people should be so happy. And I have a feeling here that it can't last.
It will last as long as we live. In 2 hours, we both shall be one. Then we'll have each other always.
In 2 hours.
Best house we've had since we left Peoria. The old man's doing a nice business.
I got a telegram here for Miss Marlene Underwood.
Well, take it around back, will you, Sonny? I'm busy.
How do you get around there?
Right around to your right. You'll find the stage entrance.
Okay.
I think we should go back.
They haven't missed us.
We shouldn't be here. The bride and bridegroom shouldn't be together.
Hey.
Who could keep them apart?
Telegram from Miss Underwood. Sign here. What are you crying for?
I'm not crying.
The heck you're not.
This is where she gets shot.
Who?
My mother.
It's just a play, ain't it?
Yeah, I get you. She's the best actress you ever saw.
Go on. My old man seen the show the other night. He says they're all about hams.
A bunch of hams?
Yeah.
Well, we can't talk here. Let's go outside. I think I can change your mind.
No, can't change my mind.
I think I can. Just outside.
All right.
Oh, Pete. Come on.
Here, lay off of it. Hey, come on, listen. Lay off of it, would you?
Arthur, I must speak to you. David, you must be mad. I am mad. Mad with love. But there'll be no wedding tonight.
David, please. You have fallen in love with her. Jimmy. Walt. Did it come?
Yeah. And I dropped it.
Oh, Walt.
I couldn't help it. I opened the box and it fell out.
Well, did you get the candles?
Yeah.
Well, put them in the holders while I see if I can patch this thing up.
Well, I got most of them fixed now. How many shall I put on? One for every year?
You do and you'll lose your wife.
Well, how many?
Oh, 18. A woman always likes to be 18. There. How does that look?
Oh, that looks great. If I don't drop it again. Here, help me put these on. Where's Jimmy?
I don't know. I couldn't find him.
You know what he's going to give her?
No, it's a big secret. Why, he wouldn't even let me see it.
You know, this cake idea of yours is great. If I weren't the goat.
Oh, don't back out now, Walt. Oh, she'll love it.
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm going through with it. That's 16, 17, here, one more, 18. There you are.
Do you suppose now you can possibly carry this out front without spilling it?
Well, I can try. Say, you pick it up for me, will you? Come on, let's go, huh? Open the door, will you?
Surprised to see the cake coming down the aisle?
I was more surprised to see your father carrying it.
We had seconds of time to get him to do it.
It was awfully sweet of you all. Now, you run along because I've got to change. Oh, by the way, Jimmy, thanks for this,
Incense burner.
Oh, well, that's what it is. Oh, it's so nice. Just what I wanted.
Well, it isn't very much, but I bought it myself. We got something else for you.
What?
Something Beef and I made.
Oh, Jimmy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to... Jimmy, shh. Ladies and gentlemen, at great expense to the management, we have the mayor with us tonight, and, well, he's promised to make a speech.
Keep your hat on. I think it looks nice.
It's mighty nice. Mighty nice to have you people here with us for the week in Mansfield and bring us such good entertainment.
Thank you, Mayor.
Oh, but I know something you don't know.
Mighty nice to have
What is it?
A telegram.
When did it come?
During the show.
I think it's not more than 11 years ago that I saw Miss Underwood in a show in... Oh, that's right. But I saw her in a show in New York. And if I remember rightly, it was a mite show. So I just want to wish her a mighty happy birthday.
Well, thank you, Mr. Mayor. Very nice. We're glad to have you with us. Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, there are a couple of young men here with the names of Jimmy and Beef that they either have a present they want to offer or a statue they want to unveil. I don't know which. All right, boys, would you?
All right, Jim. 1, 2, 3.
Oh! Easy. Never mind now. They'll explain. Tell them what it is, Jimmy.
Well, you see, Beef and I, we... Oh, you tell him, Beef.
Well, it's a portable dressing table. Oh. Me and Jimmy made it. It's our present to our pal. And it can be opened in 3 counts. Now what? 1, 2, 3.
Bravo!
Hey, wait a minute. The lights are supposed to light when this thing comes back. There it is. Those little cupboards there are for things for a woman to put in, and these here are the same over here. They put things in, and the drawers here for use.
Don't tip it over.
When I bought the tent, dear, I had an idea that would sort of keep us together. Gee, I know it isn't much of a life, but we're making money. We'll be out of it in another year. Besides, you know how these things are, dear. You rehearse 4 weeks, play 2, and then maybe fold up. You know, something like this has happened ever since we've been married. Most of the time you've been on one show, I've been on another, and we've hardly been man and wife at all.
Oh, Walt, it'll be the last opportunity I'll have. And I'm not getting any younger, darling. And I won't get another chance at Broadway again.
Is that so important?
I won't be happy unless I go. Oh, Walt, please don't be selfish.
I didn't mean to be selfish, Marlene. With Jimmy, I was thinking of mostly. You know, the kid's just at an age now when he needs his mother. And, gee, you know how he worships you.
Oh, Jimmy, he'll understand. He can stay under you during the summer, and then you can put him in school.
Then you won't be happy unless you have this chance.
No, not entirely.
Well, I guess that more or less settles it then.
But I'll stay if you ask me to.
No, darling, you go ahead. And the old troupe will try to stagger along without you for a while. I'll go and say goodnight to Jimmy.
Come on, hurry up, Mickey. Come on. Why, she has to catch that train. you hadn't much time.
Yeah.
Say, I'd put that bacon in there first if I were you, Harry.
Okay.
Now be careful. She's got everything in the world in there. That's it. Easy now.
Is everything on there?
Bye-bye, Marlene.
Oh, goodbye.
All the luck in the world.
Take
Okay,
care
now
of
come
yourself.
dead.
Oh, I'll try.
Hurry up, Mother, you'll be late.
You look after Jimmy for me, won't you? Well, I'll do my best. And try not to be too good in the leads. Or Walt may not want me back again.
I'll probably be terrible.
Oh, no, you won't. Goodbye, Dolly.
Come on,
I'll
dear, we
see
got to
you
get to that
soon.
train.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, Marlene. If you see Fred Latham, give him my regards.
Be a good boy and take good care of yourself because I want to be awfully proud of you when I see you again. When you come
All right, dear. Well, I guess there's not much to say except goodbye and good luck.
Goodbye, Walt.
You'll write us, won't you, Mother?
Of course I will, Jimmy. And remember everything I told you and keep an eye on your dad as much as you can, won't you?
Don't worry, I'll take care of him.
Come on, we'll have to go.
Don't forget to let me know about the show.
I'll let you know all about it. I'll write you since I get to Goodbye. Goodbye, Steve.
Hey! Hey there! Hold that tray!
Hold everything. See, Mother, your dressing table. You almost forgot it.
Now, don't you worry, Marlene. We'll get it on. We happened to notice that it didn't get on the truck.
Well, I thought it was much too big to take along.
Oh, not a bit. We'll put it
Now,
right
wait a minute,
on.
Beef. It is a little large. I think you better put it in the baggage car. Shoot it
All
out
right,
there.
come on.
Hurry up. Goodbye, dear. Goodbye, dear.
Down on, everybody!
Mother will probably knock him dead in New York, won't she?
Probably will, son.
I always was proud of her being an actress. Sometimes it's kind of tough, isn't it?
You bet. Shall we get going?
Are we going to move on tonight?
Yeah.
What's the next town?
Jefferson?
It's not much of a town, is it? Can we get a room there together?
You bet.
That'll be all right, won't it?
Right.
It's a little over 100 miles. If we drive 50 miles an hour for 2 hours, we'll be there.
Not on this road, son. We'll be lucky if we make it in 3 hours and a half.
Gee, Mother will be asleep by that time.
Well, we'll see her in the morning.
Yeah, I
Hey,
guess
boss.
so.
The car will be out in the back.
All right, put this in, will you, Beef?
Yeah.
And when you ring down tonight, move on to Reading. I'll be back with you Monday morning.
Hey, now, boss, don't you worry about a thing. I'll take care of everything. We're practically in Reading now. Hey, kid, you put in some heavy socks? You take care of yourself.
Well, you ready, old-timer?
Boy, I've been ready for hours.
Well, shovel off, shovel off.
Very sorry to have disturbed you. Good morning.
Morning.
Say, let me sign, will you, Dad?
Sure, go ahead, son. Well, what's the idea of the fire department?
Some fellow went to sleep with a lighted cigarette. Burned the bedclothes. Nothing serious, though. They're making a big fuss about it.
Oh.
Double room?
Yes, please. We're here to join my wife. You can give us something near her, please. Marlene Underwood.
Of course. You'll pardon me just a moment.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Say, this is a pretty slick hotel. Better than the ones we get to stop at.
Tired, kid?
A little bit.
Yeah, we'll be in bed soon.
Mr. Underwood,
Yes.
would you mind stepping in my office just a moment, Mr. Underwood?
Well, sure. You wait here, Jimmy. I'll be right back.
Okay. Say, is there something wrong?
Just a message left with us for your father.
From my mother?
No.
Say, have you seen my mother's show?
No, I haven't.
What's the matter, Dad?
Nothing, son. I want you to stay here a while. I have to go upstairs.
Well, can I go with you?
Well... No, not right now.
Have him wait in my office.
Hey, what's up? What's going on?
They'll be right back.
We've tried to hush it up as much as we can, but I'm afraid it's impossible to keep out of the papers altogether. Evidently, they've been drinking. Either the man or one of them was smoking and fell asleep with a lighted cigarette. Of course, the door was locked. The maid saw the smoke for some little while before we could get in. And when we did, it was too late.
Let me speak to him alone a minute, will you?
What's the matter? Is there something wrong? Is it Mother?
You've got a stiff blow coming to you, son. I don't know just how to tell you. If I do it badly, forgive me.
Mother.
You've got to take it like a man, son. I'm trying to, and it's pretty tough.
Dad, tell me.
Your mother is gone.
She's gone away?
Your mother's gone for good, Jimmy.
No. She didn't die.
Oh, she couldn't. Dad. Dad.
Jimmy. Jimmy, boy. It's all right, Kitty. It's all right. Jimmy. There was an electric curling iron. Your mother forgot to turn it off. She'd taken some of those tablets, you know, to make her sleep. She never knew what happened. She just didn't wake up, kid.
There it is, just as she left it on Saturday. Nothing has been touched. Only her and me had a key.
Thanks.
If you need any help,
Oh, no, thanks. If we do, we'll call you.
Here are her keys, Lou. You take her things. I don't want anything that ever belonged to her.
But you've got to take them, or Jimmy will wonder why.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
Don't you worry, I'll take care of it.
Thanks. You better go through that stuff, Lou, or destroy it. There might be something there that Jimmy shouldn't see. What's the matter?
Well, nothing.
Let me see that.
Well, there's nothing in it, really.
Let me see it.
Well, there's nothing in it, you know. Sleep, Walt. Haven't you suffered enough already?
So that leaves me with exactly nothing.
$16.50. That don't amount to much on a $100 attachment. There's your receipt.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Frame it if you want.
You wouldn't be taking that money if Walt was here.
Well, maybe not, son. If he wanted to pay up. Good night, boys.
Night.
Come on.
I suddenly feel sorry for you.
Come on, Sadie.
Yeah, and I feel sorry for the whole world.
Well, they slapped an attachment on the place.
Why did you stall them off?
Stall them off? What could I do?
Well, that's that.
But what are we going to do about it?
I don't know what you're going to do, sister, but I'm grabbing a train and highballing for Chicago as fast as I can get there.
Do you mean you're quitting?
That's the idea, Lou, in a nutshell.
We're all quitting, Lou. What's the sense of staying on? There's not a chance of getting any money. No one's been able to find Walt for the past 2 days. The box office is being attached, and we're 3 weeks behind in salaries now.
Oh, but we can't walk out on Walt now just when he needs us.
He don't need us. He don't need anything except something to drink.
But if you break up the show, what'll become of him? What'll become of Jimmy?
You can find a place for Jimmy, all right. That's not our problem. We've got ourselves to look out for.
Oh, isn't there any loyalty in any of you? No, not when we don't get our money. Listen, you've worked for Walt Underwood 60-odd weeks and got paid for it. He carried you 3 weeks on salary when you were sick. He's helped every one of you. And now when he's in trouble, when he needs help for the first time in his life, you all start crying about your salaries and want to run away with your tails between your legs like a lot of dogs.
Say, I got a picture of you staying on if you went nuts about it.
You're right.
Me too.
Listen, all of you, work 1 week longer. Just 1 week. Oh, we'll find Walt a day or so. He's bound to turn up. Then if you'll help a little bit, we can straighten him out and go on again and have a full season's work. Oh, you know why he's like he is. It isn't his fault.
It's no use, Lou. You couldn't straighten Walt out with a straitjacket.
All right, Lou. I'll stay where you want me to, and I'll do as much as I can.
That's a way to talk all the time, or you bet. And say, listen, Lou, you can count on me and the boys staying on, too. And if they don't stay on, I'll break their necks. And we'll take care of the outfit for you, so you won't have that to worry about. Now, if there's anything else you want me to do, anything.
Hey, Beef.
Come on, Mick. Let's get the stage struck. Come on. Hey, Mickey, come on, wake up and get on the stick.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, come on, Mick.
Looks like everything's going to be okay, honey.
Oh, that's fine.
Hey, wait a minute. Where are you going?
Well, I was going inside.
You been here before?
No. Give a little girl a break. I'm with the tent show at the fairground.
Well, I don't know.
Well, I'm looking for someone, and it's important. Now, I've been to Tony's and the place up the street.
You know Tony's?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take a chance. Oh, Red. Red. Okay, let her in.
All right.
Howdy, baby. What do you have?
Hey, do you know a fellow named Walt Underwood?
No. What do you have?
Randy.
Where?
Oh, come on. Be a sport. Let me pour you a drink.
Walt.
What the devil are you doing here?
Well, I could ask you the same, but I know the answer. Come on, Walt. We're going home.
What for?
Say, what's the idea of butting in here? Let the guy alone. Can't you see he wants to do a little drinking? Here.
Shut up.
She your wife?
No.
Walt, come on back to the hotel with me.
We don't get excited. I want to tell you. Wait. Hey, Charlie, one thing before I go. Do you believe in technocracy? Harry!
Put it out.
Bring your bottle if you want to, but let's get out of this place.
Oh, let me alone, will you, Lou? Just go away and let me alone.
There's a dame over there trying to take that guy out.
Yeah?
Can you help me?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want want Jimmy going into places like this looking for you?
I don't give a hoot what anybody does. Don't worry about me, Lou.
Is this the name?
That's it.
So you want to take him out, huh?
Well, don't you think it would be a good idea?
It's okay with me, sister.
Come on, Paul.
If you pay me $52,
What for?
that's his bill.
$52.
Take it or leave it, that's his bill.
Well, I haven't got that much. I've got $12.
He stays right here till somebody raises $52.
So, I wasted 4.5 hours on a dead one, huh? I must be slipping.
Listen, I'll be right back.
Forget it, Lou. Forget it.
Beef. Beef.
Yeah. Who is it?
It's Lou, Beef. Get up and open the door, will you?
Oh, come on. All right, Lou, what is it?
Come on, get up and get the boys. We're going downtown and get Walt.
Where is he?
He's in a speakeasy, in a tough one. They won't let him out.
Oh, they won't let him out, huh?
No.
Oh, they're tough, huh? Tough, huh? Well, see. Hey, Mickey! Hey, Mickey! Come on, get up and get those guys out. We're going to a party, huh? So they're tough. Be right with you, Lou.
Okay.
Hey, give me them pants there. Wait, my shirt, my hat, and everything. You say, I've seen a lot of guys that are tough, and I've seen them get soft, too.
Yeah,
Come on.
well, you see this one.
Come on, up there. Hey, Mickey! Hey, Mickey, come on. We're going to a party. Hey, what do you got there?
I got my banjo. We're going to a party, ain't we?
Oh, it ain't that kind of a party. Take that back there and get ready to fight.
Oh,
Come on,
well,
get out.
well.
Hey, you guys, come on. Come on, Lou. Okay.
Hey, Beef!
Oh, come on, now, don't be like that, will you?
What do you think this is, a swinging door saloon?
I just want to get my purse. I left it inside.
Red? Okay.
Come on, Mickey. Come on, Daddy.
Hey, everybody. Let's have my friends come in. Come on, Wes.
What is this here?
Don't get excited now. Don't get excited.
Get the boys in.
No, but I can't let them...
Why, just a few
Well,
of
listen, I gotta keep this...
Well, only friends.
I know, but I can't do fellows in here like this.
Oh, yes. What do you mean? You want customers, don't you? No, but these boys are all right. Now, look, can't wait a minute, buddy. You're getting all excited here. Hey, you didn't come in to break up the joint. You just come in to get our butt. You'll be a nice little boy. Why, we're going to be nice, too. Hey, Billy, stick with him here. Hey, you lonesome? Come on, boy.
Now, just take her steady and right down there.
Where we go? Come on.
Walt, we've come to take you home.
Hey, boy. Hey, boss, look. It's Beef. We come to take you home. Look, I got all the boys with me. We're going to take you home, boy.
No, I want to stay here.
No, we got...
Hey, what do you guys want?
Oh, we just come in to get our boss, you know, the boys and get, peaceful like, and we may have a banana split before we go, but I want to take the boys.
Hey, the dame tell you about his bill?
Oh, yes, she did, but I wasn't thinking of that. I just tried to get the boss out of here. That's all.
That's too bad.
Hey, boys, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Turn him loose, boy. He's
Hey, wait a minute. Sit down. Hell, I hate it.
Hey, Mickey, will you stop playing up there and come on down? We're going to take the boss home, Mick. Hey, you have a good time, Mick? Thanks.
Swell.
Come on, we'll get the boss and we'll take him home.
I said, Beef, I'm going to get...
Hey, gang, come on, the party's over.
Hey, did I take this guy off? Look at the eye on this guy.
Oh,
You see, the eye didn't get a mark. Let's get your drink. Okay, Big, I'll take care of everything. Come on, get out. Come on, Big, okay.
You'll be all right now, baby.
Hey, say, some of them guys really got tough, didn't they?
Did they? I didn't notice it.
I noticed it.
You all right?
Passed out cold, Lou.
That's good. Get some sleep. You better go back to the tent and take those wet clothes off. You'll catch cold.
Oh, that's all right. That's nothing. Hey, Lou, I want to thank you for that good time we had.
Swell time. Look at your eye.
What's the matter with it?
Well, have you seen it lately?
No, I ain't seen it, but I can see out of it.
Yeah, you won't be able to tomorrow.
Oh, that's nothing. Why, gee, in the circus, if you only had one black eye, why, they thought you were a pansy. Hey, Lou, is there anything more you want us to do, huh?
Yes, I'll take care of him.
All right. Come on, Mickey. Good night, Lou.
Good night.
Jimmy.
Hello, Dan.
Morning, Jimmy.
Good morning, Jimmy.
Folks gonna have the regular breakfast?
Yes, please.
Well, no, I...
Oh, for both of us.
Yeah, but Lou...
When did you get back, Dan?
He got in late last night.
Why didn't you stop in and see me? I was worried.
Well, I guess I should have, son, but well, I just thought I'd let you sleep.
I didn't know he was back either, Jimmy, until I met him in the hallway just now.
Where are you going, Jimmy?
Nowhere.
You've just about broken his heart.
Yeah, I know. So the company walked out, huh?
Yeah. All but Beef and the boys, and old Kenyon.
Well, I don't blame them. I've been an awful fool.
Yes, you have. What are you going to do now?
Oh, I don't know. Sell a tent, I guess. Pay up what I owe and move on.
Where?
I don't know. Something will turn up.
Well, I have a little money saved up, and if you think of...
No thanks, Lou. You've been pretty regular, and I appreciate it. I'll be all right. I'll pay you what I owe you, too, just as soon as I can. Be sure and leave me your permanent address, will you?
My permanent address has always been the Underwood Players.
I can't eat any more of that, Lou. Honest, I can't.
All right. I'd kind of like to go on with Jimmy for a while. He needs someone.
Sure, whatever you like.
I know. But if we could only find someone that really wanted the outfit, you could get a whole lot more dough for it, boss. But this time of year, you know, it's...
I know, Beef, I know. But I don't want to wait, don't you see? Now be a good guy, will you? And get what you can for it.
All right, boss. I'll do my best.
Right.
Hey, Walt, I just had a brainstorm.
Yeah?
Why couldn't we try the radio?
And do what?
Well, I've been digging through the script trunk, and you own about 200 old scripts. Most of them domestic stuff. Now, why couldn't we rewrite them into a continued program? You know, a domestic comedy idea for two characters, a man and a wife, and see if we couldn't get a program someplace. And we could take the best scenes and bits from the play.
Might be a good idea, Lou. You take them and get somebody to do it with you.
Why couldn't we do it together?
Not me, I'm through.
Well, wouldn't you even try?
Oh, what's the use?
Well, I guess they were right.
Who?
The company. They said you didn't need anybody or anything except something to drink.
Well, I guess they were.
I didn't think you were a quitter.
Oh, Lou, for the love of heaven, let me alone, will you?
Oh, you're acting like a 10-year-old boy. Just because you got a dirty deal, you think it gives you a right to be sore at the world. You're so busy feeling sorry for yourself, you haven't time to think about anybody else. Why don't you think about Jimmy for a while? He suffered plenty, but he's more of a man than you are. At least he's got a little backbone. I used to respect you. I thought you were one man I could count on. But now I know you're like all the rest of the jellyfish in this company. The minute the going gets a little too tough, you want to quit and walk out. Well, go ahead. Feel sorry for yourself. Make Jimmy hate you. Drink all the rotten liquor in the world. Drink all of it and see if anybody gives it. Really, Walt, I don't think it's very nice of you to come stalking in here demanding to know where I've been.
I'm not demanding. I'm merely asking. In my nicest manner. Where were you?
You are demanding.
I am not.
Now you're yelling at me. You like to yell at me.
I'd like to do several things much more than yell at you.
Oh, that settles it. That's the end. I'm going home to my mother.
Great. That's great. That's better than having her come here.
Now, don't you make fun of my mother, and don't you call her an old battle axe again.
I didn't say she was old.
Oh, that's the finish. I'm going to leave you. You'll see. You'll see.
Well, for all the argument, Walt still didn't find out where Lou had been. And Lou is determined to leave. We don't blame her, though, for Walt really shouldn't yell at her. But tomorrow, they'll be with you again. Don't go away, folks. Your announcer is Charlie Wellman.
Well,
Jimmy.
Hello, Dad.
Oh, come here to me, kid. Gee, it's good to see you. Lou, doesn't he look great? He looks like a general, huh?
Jimmy, you look marvelous. Oh, are y'all finished now? Can we go to lunch?
Well, Lou and I had a bite just before the program. You go, Jimmy. We've got to run through tomorrow's program. Come back for us in, about an hour. How's that?
I sort of planned for us to have lunch together.
Oh, that's too bad, Jimmy, but Walt has such a lot of work to go over.
Listen, when you come back, we'll walk home, son, and you can tell me all about your school. You'll find us right down there in the rehearsal room. Come on, Lou. See you later, kid. Huh?
Walt, don't you think you were a little bit short with him?
Oh, was I?
You seemed awfully disappointed.
Oh. Well, I'll make it up to him later. Hey, Lou, you go on in. I think I'll go down and see Brock. I've been a beard the old lion, and he's dead.
What do you think now is a good time?
As good as any.
Good luck.
Thanks, I'll need it. Here goes.
What my summer said was mediocre until you happened along.
Come in.
Hello, Mr. Brock.
Oh, hello, Underwood.
May I have a moment?
Sure, with pleasure. Come in. Sit down.
Thanks. I want to talk to you about our option. You know, it comes up the first of the month.
I suppose you're anxious to renew it, huh?
Well, no, not exactly. I would like an expression from you one way or the other, if that's possible.
Possible? Say, anything is possible. But you know how business is today, Underwood. Ain't so hot, you know, and besides, your program is nothing to set a house on fire, you know.
Well,
of course, it ain't exactly bad, you understand, but if you was more of a crooner...
A what?
A crooner. You know, like Bing Crosby, what he croons?
Oh, you mean crooner?
The crooner, what's the difference, as long as it sounds good. Now, when this Crosby gives a croon like this, for instance...
That's enough. You see, Mr. Brock, that's not quite my line.
That's the trouble. That's why you ain't so hot.
I'm glad you feel that way about it.
Huh?
Yes, I wouldn't like any hard feelings. You see, we've had an offer.
Oh, is that so? Well, it's fine. I'm glad to hear it. From who is the offer?
That, of course, I can't say. I told them about your option, but since you don't want to renew,
Did I say I didn't want to renew it?
Not exactly, but I gathered from your expression that you...
Never mind my expressions, please. You know, what's on my face, that's nobody's business. If I want to renew it, I'll do it, and I wouldn't do it, and that's all. It all depends on what kind of a contract they can come together with.
Well, the option calls for $500 a week.
500 a week, say. When that was written, I must have been crazy in the head. We couldn't pay any money like that, Mr. Underwood. But if you listen to reason and we get to a regular figure, you understand, then maybe I will renew the option.
Mr. Brock, you misunderstand. You see, I don't want you to renew.
You don't want me to renew the option?
No.
Oh, I see. You don't want me to renew it? But supposing I want to renew it?
Then pay the $500.
Underwood, you're reading your fan mail and beginning to believe it.
Which isn't a bad idea. Mr. Brock, we're getting more mail in the station than anyone else with one exception.
Yeah.
We get a chance at 2 testimonials a day, which we can't take because of our contract with you. Now, I happen to know that our sponsors are after the 6 o'clock hour.
Right.
And if they're willing to pay that kind of money for our act, it strikes me they're pretty sure that we're delivering. If we can't get together on a contract, well, that's
Wait a minute, please, don't get so excited, for heaven's sake. Have a cigar.
No, thanks. I've got to smoke these. I'm sponsoring them.
Oh, yeah?
Eddie, a few minutes ago, I just heard that program of Walt and Lou on the radio. Oh, it was swell. It was the best episode they've had in a long time. And
And you know, today they got into a terrific argument. Walt asked Lou where she was, and she wouldn't tell him. And did they fight? And Lou said she was leaving him.
Oh, I'll bet she doesn't.
Well, of course not, you silly. If she did, wouldn't be anything more to it. Say, I wonder if they're really married.
Well, I don't know. I asked the announcer, and he said they wasn't.
Well, if they're not, they certainly ought to be. Say, have you seen the way that she looks at him when they come in here? And she takes care of him. I'll say they ought to be married.
Could I have a check, please?
Sure. Don't forget, Mr. Underwood, I've got you under contract.
You've got an option for 3 months at $500 a week, but what good does that do you? You're only building us up for somebody else. Listen, you give me a contract for a year at $500, a second year for $1,000, a third year for...
Yeah, the third year I'll be crunning for you. Mr. Underwood, please excuse me for telling you, but our business is finished.
That's final?
Yes, sir.
No hard feelings?
Not at all.
Goodbye, Mr. Brock.
Goodbye.
Well, Brock, I think I left my cigarettes in there.
Well, have a cigar.
Thanks.
Oh, Mr. Underwood.
Yeah?
Before you go, I didn't want you to think that we were fighting.
Why, of course not.
You know, business is business, but I didn't like your proposition. But I'll tell you what I will do. Supposing we'll say for the first year I'll give you $500.
A week?
Yes.
Right.
And for the second year I'll give you $1,000 a week.
Right.
And for the third year, well...
Mr. Brock, for the third year I'll compromise with you for $12.50.
My golly, you're getting big-hearted, ain't you?
Why not?
You know something, Underwood? You know, as a rule, actors are very bum businessmen. But when you was a child, you must have been bitten by a fox.
I was bitten by the sheriff once, and I've never forgotten it. Is it a deal? So, bet. Mr. Brock, I want to compliment you. You're a smart businessman.
And, Mr. Underwood, I want to compliment you. You're a first-class hold-up.
No hard feelings?
No.
Well, do I start to pack our things?
I'm afraid we're a success.
No. What did he say?
Oh, some rubbish about a contract for 3 years. I told him we weren't interested.
Walt, you didn't.
Lou.
Yeah?
I told him we wanted his figure. I raised the ante. $500 the first year, $1,000 the second, $12.50 the third.
And he agreed?
It's settled.
Oh, Walt. Lou.
Lou.
Yes, of course. With all my heart. You ought to know that by now.
What a fool I've been. No, but we'll make up for it now. When will we be married, dear?
Oh, any time. Any time at all.
Oh, just as soon as we can. We wasted so much time being unhappy.
We'll have to tell Jimmy.
Yeah.
Here's the way to keep on the bluebird.
Come in here, young man. I got a surprise for you. If you haven't guessed it already, Lou and I are going to be married.
We'll be a real family, Jimmy.
You're not going to marry her.
You bet I am.
Why, no, Dad. You can't do that. You can't.
Well, why not, Jimmy? What's the matter?
If you marry her, I'll never believe you love Mother at all.
You just don't understand, son.
I understand, all right. She's taking you away from me, and I can't help that. But you can't let her take my mother's place. She's not good enough.
Jimmy.
She's not...
Jimmy, listen. Your father suffered a great deal since your mother died. He did love her, and so did I. We don't mean any disrespect to her. I think she'd want us to get married if she knew. Jimmy, why do you hate me?
I can't stop him from marrying you. But if he does, I'll hate you more than I do now.
Oh, Lou, darling. I'm sorry. I don't know what's gotten into him. I'll talk to him.
If you tell him one thing about Mom, I'll never speak to you again.
But that's so unfair.
Yes, but he doesn't know that.
I'll try to stop him.
Miss Johnson, have you seen my son around anywhere?
He just went down the elevator.
Say, Beef, the boys are having trouble with Mary down there again, and they, say, maybe I'm wrong. You know, when you two are together, I can't hardly tell you apart.
Oh, you can't tell us apart, eh? Well, what's that supposed to be, a smart crack? Hey, you're working for me, and it's cracks like that'll get you out of a job.
That's the fella you're looking for? Yeah, that's him, thanks.
You pig-headed son of a...
It's a lady's present, you know.
Hiya, Beef.
Jimmy! Hey, Mick, the kid, look.
Hi,
Hello,
Ricky.
Jimmy.
What are you made up for, Jimmy?
You in a band?
No, I've been going to a school.
Oh.
Is that thing tame?
Oh, she's all right. Take her up to a cage, Mickey. And see that they don't lock you up by mistake, mug. Well, Jimmy, what are you doing here?
You're my friend, aren't you, Beef?
Well, we're pals, ain't we?
And if I told you something, you wouldn't double-cross me, would you?
Say, what kind of a guy do you think I am?
Well, I've run away.
Oh, you run away, huh?
Yeah, I'm on my own now.
Oh, I see.
I think I'm big enough, and I sort of figured you'd give me a job. I'm strong. Honest I am. And I'll work hard. There ought to be a lot of things around here I could do.
Well, we could use a lion tamer.
Oh, I'm not kidding, Beef. I'm serious.
Well, we need a good trapeze act. How's that?
Oh, quit kidding me. I gotta get a job.
All right, kid. I'll see what I can do. We'll get down to the cookhouse and we'll talk it over, huh? And I'll get you some real circus clothes, huh? You're gonna like this, Jimmy.
Hello. Yeah. What? Oh. Where'd you pick him up? Yeah? Well, I don't know. Wait a minute. We'll find out. Did he have a birthmark on his left shoulder?
No.
No, not the one. No. We'll find out who he is and use your own judgment. Bruce.
Yeah.
Take this up to the radio and have them send out a call for all cars. There's your dope.
All right.
You know, if there were just something I could do, dear. It's this standing around that drives me crazy.
See, it doesn't matter a great deal now, whether he's your own son or not. We've got to find him, Walt. We've got to. We'll tell him we won't be married. Maybe later on he'll understand.
Oh, hello, Nick. This is Conlon at headquarters. Send me up a couple of sandwiches and coffee, will you? Well, roast beef. No, beef. Yeah, roast beef and a piece of apple pie.
Lou, I'll bet that's it.
What?
But Beef.
Well, what do you mean?
He's going to join Beef at the circus over in Camden.
Oh, do you think so?
Well, let's go and see.
Jimmy, only I always figured Lou was a pretty regular sort of a gal. She was the only one that stuck up for the boss when he went haywire that time.
You mean she stuck to him?
Well, I don't know. I always admired her. The way she got the boss out of that honky-tonk that time and sat up with him all night when he was soused. Pretty nice.
You mean Dad?
Yeah. Get out there and straighten those elephants up and get that thing in line out there, will you?
You got elephant act in here.
What do you think this is, a tea party? Come on, get those giraffes back there. Hey, you got those fools there. Hey, stop them. You can't get that elephant. Jimmy! What's up, Lou, did he get you?
Yes, Jimmy.
Where is he?
Jimmy.
All right, Lou. I'm not hurt. Well, wait a minute, Jimmy. Till I lift this up and you pull your leg up. Now, wait a minute. Here. Lou, are you hurt?
Yes, Jimmy.
Come on. Pull on, Jimmy. Pull on. Just hurry up. There. All right, I got him, boss.
People take care of him, Lou.
And then I couldn't get out.
Boy.
And then Lou, she came from over here.
You mean the lady in that room?
Yeah, that's her. She came from over here, and my dad came over from this side.
Well, Jimmy. Shall I tell Lou you're here?
Say, does it look silly bringing these flowers in?
Not at all. Come along, kid. I've been requested to announce that your son is waiting.
My son?
That's what he said. Jimmy, come in.
Hello, Lou. I brought you some flowers, and I hope you like them.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Lou, I just want to tell you that I think you're swell, and I didn't mean it when I said I hated you, and I think...
Oh, that's all right, Jimmy. You don't have to say any more. I understand.
Thanks.
Good for you, kid.
And we're going to grow into a real family, aren't we, Dad?
You do the growing, son. Lou and I'll do our best to be the family.